Why am I making content? Well, to answer that question, to be honest with you, I make content because I love to do it. I make content because I love to connect with my audience. I love content because I get to help others who are struggling. I like content because it gives me a platform to voice how I feel. It gives me a platform to showcase my creativity. It gives me a platform to care. It gives me a platform outside of my daily life, which is always a mess, that I wish could just shut down every once in a while. And it gives me a chance to take a break, take a breather, put my mind on something else for a little bit, meet other people, and share our own stories, connect, grow, and cheer everybody else up. I've always been the type of person to want to show off my creativity, and it has come with a lot of backlash in my personal life. There's been many people who have talked down upon me, saying that I can't do it, saying that I'm wasting my time, saying that you should get a normal job like everybody else, which I do have, by the way, which is part of the reason why I'm not uploading as much as I would like to. I have people that just can't seem to wrap their head around chasing a dream or chasing something that they like to do. I have people who judge me very heavily for showing off my silly side or being 100% me, you know? For whatever reason, people like to talk down on people who are 100% authentically themselves because they can't be that themselves and they fear to become that, you know? Which I understand because they probably have people in their life that do the same thing to them. But, you know, the more I try to be myself and the more that I don't really see results, the more I start kind of getting shadowed and boxed in my own self, thinking maybe I shouldn't be myself. And, you know, it's really hard to not let the negative comments enter your brain when in your brain is already negative as it is. But I have to always remind myself that it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be wacky and silly and dumb, and it's okay to be human. At the end of the day, we're just being human beings. We're not designed to take on the responsibilities that we have every single day. And I understand that watching a long video when you may have adult responsibilities that take a lot of your time away from being able to watch a full video, like I understand that because I live it too. And to go back to my original point of the entire video is I make content because it gets me out of that loop of daily life and it allows me to give something to somebody else, while in return gives me the fulfillment of creativity and the fulfillment of potentially changing my life. You guys are quite honestly like the backbone to everything, and I really plan on making some very positive changes when I do get to a certain part of my YouTube career. I really want to do some charity live streams. I really want to give away lots that I have to people that don't have, because I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to not have anything. I have been homeless before. I know it may not look like it. I have been, and I wouldn't lie about that. I have been open about my family life before, and I don't like to talk too much trash about certain parts of my family because it's personal. But I know that there's plenty of you that have family issues as well, and just know that you're not alone in your family issues because there's many other people like me who have them. I grind as hard as I can to keep up with payments, and that's why I've bought all the professional things I have. And I mean, I'm not making a cent off of YouTube yet or any social media. I'm just doing it because I love to do it. And again, it's not about the money, but it sure would be nice. We all know the feeling. I mean, anybody that's been trying to do content creation gets the feeling of like, this could be a potential life changer, and that the money that you could get from it, it could literally turn your life around in an instant. And something about me that I believe I'm pretty open about as well is that I suffer from extreme chronic depression and anxiety. I have extreme social anxiety. I have a really hard time, especially nowadays, making friends outside of content, and I have a really hard time wanting to talk to people, and I get really scared and nervous inside about meeting new people. And part of my actual job outside of this is to talk to people, and you can't really get away from that. So I push it aside, and it just makes me feel like I'm pushing down a lot of my feelings. And, you know, I do have a therapist and I do talk to her about this stuff, but therapy can only do so much. And on top of that, my chronic depression always gives me imposter syndrome, making me feel like I'm not enough for things, or I'll replay certain traumatic things that happened in my past, and I can't ever seem to get out of it, and it just puts me down and down and down, which leads me to like no motivation. And I'm just the type that like, I just literally push it to the side and power through it, and no one would ever know I have depression. There's plenty of times where I've made content where you could never tell I'm facing depression as I'm making the video. But I'm literally, as bad as it sounds, I'm suffering in my own head, and it's like a major depression headache, and I just feel very just unmotivated and very unhappy. But I've had it all my life just about, and I just know how to power through it, but it doesn't mean I don't have it, you know? It's like that powerful saying, just because you can't see it doesn't mean that it isn't there. And many people go around daily life with it and just act like they're completely fine because that's what society has made us do. And a lot of us now want to be open about it, whether the opinion is bad or good, but it's still there. And a lot of that problem is because that nothing's necessarily changed other than we're now being open about it. And in certain aspects, I shouldn't say with everything, there's some things in life that have definitely changed for the better for people who suffer with depression, anxiety, and whatever, but I don't know if there's really a complete fix to it all. All I know is that life is so unforgiving, and that a lot of us shouldn't be going through what we go through just because we have to, you know? We all wish that we could live in this world where everything is all nice and happy and rainbows and sunshine, but you gotta have the downs in order to make it far in life. You know, you can't just go through life all willy-nilly and be fantastic and not have any setbacks, because setbacks is what helps you learn. But I do feel that there is so much unfairness in a lot of aspects of our life that many people wish could change, and I would love to be part of that change if I could ever do anything to help that, you know, but all I know is that, like, if I ever start making money off of this kind of stuff, a lot of it's going to charity, like Markiplier does, Jacksepticeye does. Like, Jacksepticeye does the Thankmas thing. Mark always donates his money to charities when he makes it, and, you know, like, whatever I can do to help somebody. I mean, that's my goal. Like, it doesn't even have to be about money. It could literally be just putting a smile on your face or making you feel heard, or just whatever positive emotion I can give you is my goal with all of this. And I just hope one day I can say that all the hard work with no results is worth it, and that somebody out here is hearing me, and I'm hearing them, and we're making it happen. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know where to go, to be honest with you. Like many of us, we don't really have a direction, and I'm putting kind of all my eggs in this basket of content creation in hopes that I can achieve what I've been saying. Only time will tell. I mean, I'm just a normal guy with normal problems, just pushing through things, hoping that a dream could happen. And a lot of it does have to do with my audience, and I'm doing everything I can to be as original as possible, and I'm doing everything I can to give you everything I got and to connect and show you that I mean what I say, and I say what I mean, and that I want to be here long term. And I'm ready for the grind. I've been grinding for a couple years now, actually, with all this, in terms of putting out content and trying to build an audience and paying off all this stuff just to give you the best content I could possibly give you. I want to be able to inspire people. I want to be able to give them an outlet and make them feel like they're capable of something, because you are. At the end of the day, everybody's capable of anything. I never thought in a million years I would ever get to a position where I could actually afford any of this. I mean, technically I can't. I have just put monthly payments on everything in order to afford it. And now the only hurdle I have is the audience. I think that is the biggest one of them all for me. And I don't really know how to do it. I just try to be me. I don't know how else to do it. It is what it is. But you guys have so much potential. I have a feeling that the connection is definitely mutual in terms of the creativity side. And I know that all of you who watch me have an incredible, very, very talented creative side, and that you might be afraid to share it, or you might, you know, have certain skills that you think that need some polishing or whatever it may be. And I just want you to know it's okay to share it, whether it's imperfect or if it's perfect, or if you have doubts, or if someone has a bad opinion about you, whatever it may be, just share it. We're put on this earth to create, and we're put on this earth to love, and we're put on this earth to make others feel good. But don't let people tell you that you can't do something. Don't let people say that you aren't good enough. Do not let people trash on your creativeness and your heart, because we need more of it. And we shouldn't let the world dictate what we put out. We shouldn't let the world dictate how we feel. We shouldn't let the world run the show all the time. We deserve better, and we deserve to share our creativity. We deserve to share our love, and that's what I'm here to do. That is the entire reason why I want to make content, and it is the only reason why. The money will be put to the good use of other people who are struggling. Money is money. Money is just a material thing that provides you with stability. That's all it is. This matters more than the material things. So I'm going to leave off this video with this. You are my friend. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so utterly grateful that I even get the opportunity to even be here right now. God is good. God loves you. God bless you. And as always, stay fire, stay fearless, and I will see you guys in the next video. Whoop!